Alright guys, we're just going to look at another technique we can use from the collar drag position. So we've looked at a loop choke previously. If I'm unable to get the loop choke, I can do a collar drag and start to expose my opponent's back. So if I've got the same grip I had before, not too high, as if I was trying to go for a loop choke and I realise I can't get it. So I take a sleeve grip, and the idea is I'm going to use my body weight to get his hands on the floor over here. Obviously if I'm strong I can probably do it with just my arms, but if the guy's heavier than me, or if I can't move him, I need to use my body weight to swing and drag him over here. Once I get his hands to the floor, I need to hang my weight on him here, because I don't want him going back this way. So as I hang my weight on him here, this arm is immediately going to reach across and grab his hip to secure his hip. Now if he tries to turn to face me, he's not going to be able to. This is a hard position for him to get out of. If I leave any space between us here, and he gets this arm to the other side of my body, so you just bring this arm across the other side of my body, that's it. Now there's no back exposure. And he's basically going to pummel me back down to the ground. So once I have his arm on this side of me, I have to have no space here. So the idea is I put my chest really close to him, my chin on his shoulder, hang my weight on the collar, holding the hip here. Now from here, I'm going to come up. So I'm starting to get to a position to attack his back. Now rather than attack his back, I'm just going to show you a way you can attack the turtle from here. So what I'm going to do, from this position once I've got here, I'm going to be careful not to feed my arm underneath here because he can grab my arm and he can roll me. But what I'm going to do with this hand is I'm going to reach underneath and find the collar. Once I get his collar, I need to bring my thumb as high as I can. So imagine I'm trying to take my thumb and scratch the back of his neck. So from here, find the collar, bring this up as high as I can. I know from here, as soon as I get this, he's probably going to start to try and fight my hands, right? And the hand I have to worry about is this one. So when this hand comes up, he's going to try and strip the hand. If I'm lazy, so if he starts trying to fight the hand, if I'm lazy, he can just pull that away. So knowing that once I get here, he's going to start to come up. This hand has to retrieve his hand. So as he comes up, I go underneath here, I retrieve his hand. When I retrieve the hand, if I grab the wrist, he might be able to just roll his wrist and get his hand out. So if I can, I grab the knuckles here. Now if he tries to take that hand out, it's completely immobilized. So the wrist grip, I might be able to control him from here, but there's a possibility he's just going to roll the hand and get it out. If I grab on the hand, as long as I'm not grabbing the fingers, if I grab the hand itself here, I know he's going to struggle. Now what I'm going to do for this choke, there's a lot of ways you can finish it, but the nastiest way for me, now that I know that he's on one hand and there's nothing holding him on this side here, I use my weight to basically collapse him to his elbows. So I just pull him this way, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch my hips and I'm going to sit my weight just here, right by his ear. So again, I've got a nice deep grip here. I've taken away the primary defensive hand. From here, I sit myself through this way, and then I get horrible clock choke. Very hard to defend. As long as I hold the actual knuckle line itself, the primary defensive hand is taken out, and he's just going to have to take a choke.